What up, champions? I trust that you are enjoying your day, that you're doing awesome. So let's get straight to it. Today's call, we're going to talk about the storm. How do we face the storm? We're going to look at what it is, what a storm is when it comes to our football careers, and especially in this crucial moment, we're about to hit the season. So let's get right into it. How do we face the storm? I'm going to start off by talking to you guys about the difference between being a bison and cattle. All right. So when a storm rolls across the plains and regular cattle, they see the storm. The storm's coming and the cattle see the storm. They start running away in hopes that they'll run away fast enough from the storm. But the storm is faster than them. So what happens is eventually the storm stays over them and they stay under that storm as they do their best to get out of it, and the storm passes eventually. But they spend so much time in that storm and it causes more damage. And here's the difference between the cattle and the bison. So the cattle is running away from the storm. But when the bison sees a storm, it turns towards it. It looks at the storm, same situation, right? But instead of running away, it says, I'm going to go through the storm because I understand that it's going this way. I'm going to go through the storm. And when I come out, I'm going to come out way faster and I'll feel better when I get out of the storm. So we're going to look at what it is to have a bison mentality today, to face the storm. So here we go. So what does the storm look like for a football player right before the season? So there's the conditioning phase, right? So you're in practice, you're in your 2-a-days, you're in camp, and you're tired. You just went through 2 days already. You're tired and practice hasn't even started yet. And your body is sore. Like everything just feels extra. And you start having that cattle mentality. Oh man, you know what? I'll go 80% today. And then tomorrow I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up when the season starts. I'll just give my 80%. So that's the cattle mentality. That says, I'll ease up. Maybe I'll skip some reps just to save my body. But the bison mentality says, I attack every sprint, I attack every rep, and I earn my spot now, not tomorrow, not when the season starts, but today. So in order to do this, we need to understand what it is to give 110%. Does it mean you go all out all the time? No, it doesn't. What it means is that every rep you give whatever you can, like everything you can, you give it. If it's not your turn, if it's not your rep, and you are on the sideline, you are paying attention to the play at your position so that when you get on the field, there are no mistakes. Your subconscious already knows what to do from all the mental reps that you got from watching other people on the field. That's giving 110%. Are you running? No, but you're paying attention. You are focused. So the conditioning phase, guys, we got to make sure that we stay in that bison mentality. The mental pressure of competing for a starting spot. The season is right around the corner. Whether you're a freshman, whether you're a senior, whatever the case may be, whether you're a captain on the team, it matters little. So one of the storms that we could go through is that mental pressure of competing for a starting spot. So the cattle mentality is you look around, other players, they want the same position, and you might be unsure if you're ready. Doubt creeps in, and that's the mental storm. So the cattle mentality says, I'll just stay quiet and I'll hope things go their way. I'll do 80% today and I'll save my body for tomorrow, and I'll hope that works. But the bison mentality says, I'll lean into the pressure. And actually, let me finish this. I'll lean into the pressure, I'll outwork everyone and turn my fear into focus. And I'm going to change something right quick because I love this analogy that my uncle gave me. He said, Jay, there is no pressure if you don't resist. Things happen as they should. Let that sink in. Things happen as they should. And the more we resist that, the more we tend to tense up, the more we're more inclined for things not to happen for us. Because we're so tense. No, it's not supposed to happen. But if it's happening, when things happen, they're supposed to happen. The proof is they are happening. In the acceptance of that, we release all that tension. And when we release all that tension, we're able to focus now, put that focus into things that we need to focus on. What is the play? What is my route? Who am I supposed to block? Where am I supposed to be? Is this a hot route? Am I supposed to be the primary target? Or is this a decoy where I'm supposed to take the safety with me and go high? Right? So all these things come into play. Second to final thought. You cannot outrun life's storms. But if you face them like a bison, all right? You shorten and grow through the pressure. Champions don't wait for perfect weather. They run through the rain. So remember, the storm is coming. What I need you to do is look at it. And look at all the ways that you could go through the storm and get better as you work through the storm. And when you come out of it, be the beast that you were meant to be. Be the champion that we were meant to be. And look at this. I got 2 quotes we're going to go through right quick. Man, I love these quotes. I get so hype. Okay, so Eric Thomas said, "Don't cry to quit. You are already in pain. You're already hurt. Get a reward from it." Let me say that again. Don't cry to quit. You are already in pain. You're already hurt. Get a reward from it. When something happens that doesn't go the way you intended it to go, the more time you spend sitting down complaining about it, the less time you are working towards making it better. So that's where we need to get that mentality. Okay, if it happened, it was supposed to happen. What can I do to get to the next step, get my next step and get to the next level? And this one, whoo! Oh my goodness. This quote, guys, I've heard hundreds of times. I've listened. It's from Jim Rohn. He says, "Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills." Because if you wish it was easier, you are depending on the circumstance, on the other thing to change. But if you wish and work to be better, you are betting on yourself. And you have control over that. I can't control what's happening over there. I can control what's happening in here. Don't wish for less problems. Problems are going to be there regardless of what you want. Problems are inevitable. But wish for more skills so you can work through, around, and over the problem. This, guys, that's the bison mentality of that storm is coming. But I know that by facing that storm, by working on myself, by working on every single detail, mental reps, I am going through the storm and getting better and better. So remember, cattle run from the storm and suffer longer. Bison charge through and grow faster. This season, be the bison. Face the pain, the pressure, the unknown. Because like E.T. says, don't cry to quit, baby. Like Eric Thomas says, don't cry to quit. Get a reward from it. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you champions that are listening to this video who have taken the time to take out your notebook and take some notes, remember this as we go into the season. You've worked all off season, guys. So long for a short amount of time during the year. Be that bison. Go listen to this video again and write down those quotes and keep repeating them to yourself every single day. And I am excited to watch you guys play. I am so excited to watch you guys play. And I want to finish on this note. Receiver Academy, Running Back Academy. I don't know if you understand the chance and the privilege that you have to have coaches like Mr. Jean-Guy and Hergy at the head of these development companies. When I grew up, we didn't have this. It's you train, you do your own thing, right? You have a receivers coach on your team. Now you have specialized training, receiver training that comes with every single facet, whether it be nutrition, working out, the mental aspect, which is very important, You guys, you have an app on which you can track everything. Take advantage of it. And as you go into this season, have that bison mentality. On that note, guys, it was your boy, Mr. Jamal Henry, Avatar Fit on Instagram. Go follow me. Send me a message. Send me some questions, man. I want to answer some questions. All right. Take care.